Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Yeah, so Bitcoin is heading on its way to 20k and the whole crypto market is kind of going crazy, very unstable. We are entering a phase that is very unpredictable, at least for me, and it's also the first bear market that I'm going through. And we see a lot of stuff happening, such as what happened a few weeks ago with Terra Luna. Now the last thing was Celsius. So networks and platforms that start to struggle. Yeah, and so we have a lot of people warning about it on Twitter. Just recently, Chris Coffey, another of our OMI OGs, tweeted this, that he is going to pull off his OMI from the exchanges. A lot of other people I talk to, they are kind of thinking about pulling their OMIs out of exchanges and putting it into a safer place. Check this thread out. He goes into it, why it's not safe. He also made a video about the Celsius situation and what that means. But basically, it all comes down to it's not your keys, not your crypto, not your keys, not your coins, because those exchanges, they have actually custody over your coins, and when they enter into any kind of issues, bankruptcy, liquidity issues, then they can basically freeze the accounts, they can restrict withdrawals, and that's just not a situation that I want to get involved with. Although it seems for now that at least the Sandex, they said they are not involved with Celsius. They assured that they are not running into any issues soon. But the state of the market being as it is, a couple of weeks ago it was Terra Luna, now it's Celsius, and we don't know, in a couple of weeks it can be another protocol that might be related to a Sandex, and then you never know. And for me it was always like one of my principles in investing is I just want to sleep well at night and don't worry about my investments. That's why I don't over leverage, I don't invest what I cannot afford to lose, and that's why I decided to put my OMI into my ledger, into cold storage for now. And while I'm at it, and because it was also the first time that I ever used my ledger, I thought, okay, why not share with you guys how to do it. It's actually quite easy. I thought it would be more complicated, but just let's go into it. So if you do own a Ledger, you just go to the normal process of installing this kind of Ledger Live application. I'm now in the desktop application, but there's also a mobile application you can use. And yeah, one thing I had to do is to update to the new firmware. That was the first thing, but it's all straightforward, so you just have to update it. And then the first thing that I had to do was install like my Ethereum wallet. Just check here if you have to install it or if it's already installed. And yeah, once you have your Ethereum app installed, then you need to create an account. So you can go here, add Ethereum account. I already created mine, so it was also just a really simple step. You just have to kind of enter your password 1,000 times, and then you create your Ethereum wallet. And I already made like one test transaction, which worked out fine. And the nice thing is that, yeah, with the latest update, the OMI token is already visible in this app. This hasn't been the case for like a couple of months. So you had to kind of connect your MetaMask and all that to actually see your OMI tokens. And that's, I guess, why I haven't done it until now. But now it's very easy because the OMI is already showing in the Ledger Live app, and so it's actually really easy to send your OMIs here. So I have already added my OMI token to here. But then if you click on your account, on your ETH account, what you can do is, I'm going to move myself out of the way, is to click here on add token. And then you search, you have to check that your Ethereum account is selected here. And then you can search for the OMI token. And then you can add it here. And once you have added it, if you click on it, then you can go to receive. And then the next step is that it will actually show your address here. Now I have to kind of enter my PIN. Then you confirm on your ledger. And the next thing, your wallet will be shown. You can also scan like the QR code. Then on your ledger, it will show verify address. Then you make sure that the address that you see on your ledger matches the address that you get here. If that's the case, you copy the address, and then what you have to do is go to your exchange. I have most of my OMI on Sandex, but it's still staked. And just to give you a heads up, if you want to withdraw your OMI that is currently staked, there's a withdrawal period or unstaking period of 7 days. Or you have to kind of pay a fee. So yeah, that kind of sucks because I wanted to withdraw my OMI now or unstake my OMI now. But now I have to wait 7 days for it because I don't want to pay the fee. Yeah, that's just that you know, if you're thinking about unstaking your OMI, then yeah, it will take 7 days to do so. But I still had some OMI left on my OKX account, so I will withdraw the OMI from here. So the next step is if you're in your exchange, go to wherever it says withdraw. Then you select your OMI. I think on Bitforex you still have the Go OMI chain, so make sure that you select the one that says ERC20. Then here you enter the address where you want to withdraw to. So I already did the test withdrawal so that my address is saved here. But otherwise, just copy the address or use the QR code if you're on a mobile device and enter it here and make sure that it really matches. And then I want to withdraw all of it. So max, yeah, just double check everything because now I'm sending over all of it. Yeah, and then the typical, you have to get like all your confirmation codes. And once this is done, you just click on confirm. And then you get the withdrawal request submitted. Then you click on OK, and the next thing, you just wait until the withdrawal is complete. It actually just took a couple of minutes, and as you see, the funds have already arrived. So yeah, now as you can see, all my OMI is on the ledger. So as you saw, it was actually quite easy and only a couple of steps. And yeah, that's all I wanted to share today, I guess. Maybe on another note, for all of you that use the VeVe tracker, I recently made some additions. So basically in this chart I highlighted the days where we had a drop day, and then here below you can see which drop actually happened on which date. So basically if you want to remember, okay, here we had the spike, so which drop was that? If you click here, then you see which drops happened on this day. Yeah, as you see, I keep working on it, I keep improving. I have still a lot of ideas that I want to add here. So stay tuned. If you want to stay up to date, then subscribe to my channel or follow me on Twitter, where I will also post any updates. And yeah, that's all from me for today. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and see you soon.